Hi everybody, welcome to the Messy Cook by Dale. Today we are going to be making, and I'm really excited about this, we are going to be making limoncello, which is an Italian liqueur often made at home, but you can buy it in the stores, of course. And we just thought we'd give it a try because we tried it and we love limoncello, and it's possible to make it at home, so we're going to give it a try. It is a process. It takes about 6 weeks, so this is week 1, and I'm going to show you how it starts. Now, limoncello, just let me tell you, comes from, or they make it in the Amalfi region, which is Naples or Sorrento and all along the coast of the Amalfi coast. And that's where lemons are the greatest. But it is made all over Italy, and there's some discussion as to where it did originate. So I won't go into that. Nobody knows really. So how it starts is you get lemons. Now, you get the organic lemons. It's really important to get organic lemons because we're using the lemon peel, and you want to make sure there's no pesticides or anything on the lemon peel. You wash your lemons, of course, and you peel them with a potato peeler, and you take off just the yellow. You do not get any of the white. You can have a little bit of residual white, but most of it is just the lemon peel. And as you can see here, it is you can take a paring knife. Dan and I spent an hour or so doing it this morning, and whatever we didn't get off with the potato peeler, we just used a paring knife, and got off the rest of it. So this is the peel of about 12 onions. This is the peel of about 12 lemons. Now, my lemons were very small. The organic lemons were tiny. So I put about 15 or 16 in here. So that's what we have here. You get yourself a mason jar that is airtight, because it's going to be sitting in this for 4 weeks, up to 4 weeks, with the alcohol. Now, the alcohol is 80 to 100% alcohol, which is not a proof, which is 40% alcohol, right?
40% pure is 80 proof.
80 proof. So you can get anywhere from 80 to 100 proof. Go to the liquor store and find out what there is. We're using Canadian. This is Canadian Iceberg Vodka from Newfoundland. And let me just read you what they say here. We are Canada's vodka. We're the only people crazy enough to sail far off the coast of Newfoundland to harvest actual icebergs. We brave the North Atlantic to bring back the world's purest water to make the world's purest vodka. Plain and simple. So we're using Canadian vodka. All right, so into an airtight container, a mason jar. And the reason I'm putting in it's so big is because we do add some simple syrup to this in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So I want to make sure I have enough room. So there is the potato lemon. All right, and to that we're going to add a full.
That's 1.14. So
yeah.
You want to measure it out? Or
no, I'm going to put it all in.
Put it all in. All right.
And that goes in there. Now, limoncello is beautiful after dinner with a light dessert. It's a liqueur, like I said, and we like to keep ours in the freezer. Ice cold, it's wonderful. All right, so there we have it. Put the top on that, and that is going to go into a cool, dry, dark place. Tighten it really well for about 4 weeks. We're going to come back in 4 weeks, 3-4 weeks. I'm going to let you know what the next step is. But I just want to tell you, out of all these lemons, I got 2 cups of lemon juice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to freeze them in these little containers so that I always have access to freshly squeezed lemon juice. So I'm really happy about that. So I'm going to make, I guess there must be about 2 dozen of these. All right, so this is going to go in a cool, dry place. What happens when we come back in about 4 weeks? First of all, you'll know that it's getting done because the alcohol will start to turn a nice yellow. It comes out to a beautiful yellow, almost like lemonade. A beautiful yellow, and when you snap the peel, when you tear the peel, it sort of snaps a little bit, so all the goodness is out of it. And then there's other steps that goes along with that. So we're going to see you in about 4 weeks, but of course I'll see you in about a second and a half. Hi everybody, so welcome back. 4 weeks later, here we have it. So the lemon peel has done its thing. It's 4 weeks. Check out the color. Can you see that, Dan? Nice, beautiful lemon color. Smells really good. So what we're going to do is step 2, which is getting it ready for the final step. So we're going to get rid of the lemon peel, which have been doing their things for 4 weeks, like I said. They are almost white, as you can see. I'm going to actually strain it. We're going to strain it, and I've got some cheesecloth here. Strain it through that as well. So I'll put that in there. It's a long process, you know, and whether or not we'll do it again, we'll see. Right, Dan? We'll see how it turns out. It's a fun process. I mean, it's no trouble at all, because all you do is you do the prep, which is the lemon peel, and then you forget it for 4 weeks. You know, so it's easy. All right, so I'm just going to dump. Beautiful. All right. So in the meantime, what I did this morning was I took 3 cups of filtered water. It must be filtered water or bottled water. I put 1.5 cups of sugar into a saucepan, and I put it on the heat, and I brought it to a simmer just to make sure that all the sugar was good and melted, or it got incorporated. Dissolved, thank you, yes. And then I took it off the heat, put it in here, and I let it cool down completely. So it turned out to be about 4 cups of simple syrup. All right, so here we have this. Oh my gosh, I'll give it a good squeeze.
Good juices, sir.
Oh, I'm telling you. Give it a good squeeze. I want to make sure I get every single bit of it. Okay, so there we have that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the same container, because it has to go back in a cool, dry place for another 2 to 4 weeks, believe it or not.
Still have some peels in there.
Yeah, so I'm going to wipe this, I'm going to wash this out, and I'm going to come back in 2 seconds. All right, so this has been rinsed out, and now we're going to be putting the liquor or the alcohol back into here. I'm using a wide mouth funnel, which is really great, because then I won't make a mess, hopefully. That goes back in there. I'm just using this. I just don't want to make a mess.
I love the color.
Isn't it great? It smells really good. I mean, this is fun, you know. We're gonna put it into small little jars, and we're gonna use it as gifts for people. We're gonna, of course, drink it ourselves too. All right, so there we have that. Into that goes the simple syrup. Ooh. Oh yeah. There we have it. Top goes back on, goes underneath where we have it stored, which is a cool, dry place, a cool, dark place. And we come back in about a minimum 2 weeks, probably 3, maybe even 4. All right, so I'll see you then. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. 3 weeks later, we're ready to bottle. Really excited about this. You can't keep it in a cool, dry place even longer, a dark place even longer if you want to really mellow out the flavor, but 3 weeks is what's recommended. So it's a total of 7 weeks that we've been waiting for this to happen. It is a project, there's no question, and whether or not we'll do it again, we'll see. We'll see what it tastes like. But the most important thing about this is the bragging rights. We made our own limoncello. I'm really excited about this. And so we're going to be bottling it into bottles like this. I bought these at the dollar store. They were a couple of bucks, and they're airtight and watertight, liquid tight, so they're perfect. They will be stored in the freezer. Limoncello has to be served ice cold. So they really recommend that you keep the bottles in the freezer the whole time. Do not serve limoncello over ice. It just breaks down the whole alcohol, and it just becomes watery, and it hasn't got that great flavor. So let's do it. So I'm just going to take my measuring cup. Look at the color of this. It's so beautiful, and it smells absolutely great, very lemony. Okay, so I've got my funnel. You want a plastic funnel. I've washed these out and sterilized them. Look at this. Okay, so you get the idea. Isn't it great? So you get the idea. I'm going to get quite a few bottles of this. Might have to buy some more. All right, so limoncello is served in a glass, of course, a small glass or a shot glass, or very often it's served in a ceramic bowl like this. And I bought this in Ravello in Italy, and I'm really glad I did because I'm getting to use it now. So I'm going to try this, even though it's not ice cold. I just want to give it a try to make sure it's tastes good. So I'm excited. Smells great. Oh my God, Dan, this is fabulous. Better than any limoncello I've ever had.
Okay.
I am very excited. Now, I also looked on the net, and you can serve it with Prosecco. If you want a sparkling limoncello, you serve it with a bit of Prosecco, and you've got yourself a great cocktail. I am very excited about this. Just to tell people we made our own limoncello. Isn't it great, Dan? I'm really excited. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with me for 7 weeks. It's been great. I hope you stay safe and you are kind to yourself and kind to others around you. Please try this if you like. Try it, or at least take a look at it. It is a project, like I said, and the most labor-intensive part was peeling the lemons. But, you know, you sit down with a glass of wine and a coffee or whatever, and you do it, and then that's it.
And it's fun.
And it's fun. And it's fun. And like I said, the bragging rights are fantastic. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, if you like it, what you saw, please give me a thumbs up to encourage me, and share and subscribe. I really appreciate that. But most of all, forget the mess. Please try this. It is absolutely delicious. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.